I love you is not enough. It's never enough. It means nothing because words are cheap. So don't let I love you confuse you. Love is a verb. Love is an action word. If someone says he loves you, that love must be expressed in a way that it erases your tears and fears, not your smiles, and definitely not your self-esteem. True love does not hurt, it heals. If you're hurting someone you claim to love, and it does not hurt you that you're hurting them, you don't really love them. You certainly don't know the meaning of love. The choice to love is an emotional decision, but compatibility should be a logical decision. You must know the difference. My name is Bosse Ojubo. Welcome to Amazing Grace with Bosse. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It's the season of love, and it's a big deal for the young, the old, and for businesses. Everybody wants to feel loved, but love is not enough. As you go out searching and hoping for love at this time, it does not matter how old you are. Do not be desperate. Fall in love with people's values. Values shape our lives. Values shape what we believe. How you speak, how you conduct yourself, how you resolve problems, how you react, and how you treat the other person. Unfortunately, we get carried away when we hear those words, I love you, and the feel-good hormones overwhelm us and give us butterflies in our stomach. No doubt, falling in love is sweet. It's a good feeling to love and be loved, and loved rightly too. And there's a right way to love. It's even better if you receive the love in your own unique love language. I love you for mouth without the accompanying action and values will never be enough to carry you through the ups and downs of life. You need more. When you fall in love, you start to idealize love and you think love can solve all your problems. But the challenge in idealizing love is that you start to develop very unrealistic expectations about what love means. You overestimate, and sometimes you are so desperate to be in love, you get carried away and you forget completely the most important values that are needed to sustain a healthy and fulfilling relationship. You forget acceptable behavior. You forget good character. You forget guiding principles, or what you may call moral code. The key ingredients for a healthy relationship are integrity, respect, honesty, trust, and fairness, kindness, humility, responsibility, courtesy, courage, empathy, sound judgment, loyalty, attentiveness, generosity, and spirituality. Love is the core that makes relationship work. It's the key and the heart that will bring all the other ingredients together. The fact that you love someone does not mean that you are compatible with the person. Your hormones can confuse you. That you love somebody does not mean that the person is good for you or will make a good partner, a good wife, or a good husband. People have been known to fall in love with people who have dysfunctional lives, people whose values seriously clash with theirs. Sometimes you will hear things like, we have chemistry, and they forget that there's need for biology, physics, economics, mathematics to make the relationship work. Chemistry is not enough. Meanwhile, you knew from the beginning there were signs you had your reservations, but you ignored it. If you want to be honest with yourself, you will admit the truth that the relationship ought not to have started at all in the first place because your values were not the same. But as every human being will do, you were hoping against hope that something magical will happen that will make the person right for you. You were hoping that if you're a good person, the person would turn around to be good and to love you in return. Hey, it does not work like that. Be the most faithful, the most caring human being to your partner. Know that your goodness will not change anybody. Only God is in the business of changing people. What this means, therefore, is that when you are in a relationship or you want to start a relationship, you must use your heart, your mind, and your brain, and you must be prayerful. Yes, you want a man who will make your heart melt, but you want someone with values and someone whose views, at least some of his views, align with yours. Let's use some very mundane examples. You don't like washing clothes, for example, but you can cook for Africa. So you prefer to use washing machine to wash clothes, and you start dating a man who tells you that washing machine is forbidden in his house. Even washerman and washerwoman is an abomination in his house. And he tells you that in his culture, a woman must wash her husband's clothes. Or he says, my mother cooks fresh soup every day in our house with firewood. I don't eat food cooked with gas cooker. Or you see that the man is a cheat and lies effortlessly, which clearly shows that he lacks integrity. And we expect him to be a man of integrity in your life. That will not happen. So if you fall in love with a man with all these controlling and negative traits, and you marry him, the relationship will be tough. Relationship with a regular human being is not easy. How much more the relationship with a man who is already giving you very strict conditions. When you love someone, no doubt, you are always willing to sacrifice for the person and put that person's needs above yours. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Love is about sacrifice. It is to be expected when you say you are truly in love. But one thing you must do is ask yourself some questions and answer them honestly. What am I sacrificing? What is the cost of this sacrifice? Is this sacrifice sustainable? Is it worth it? If the sacrifice to be with somebody you claim to love includes sacrificing your self-respect, your dignity, your mental health, your peace of mind, your life purpose, then think again. It may not be worth it. A good and healthy relationship is supposed to cheer you on, uplift you, make you better, not damage you. So, if you find yourself in such a relationship that saps your energy and breaks your spirits and is almost taking you to the edge of the cliff, it's a question of time. It will either consume you or will awaken you to the realization that it is time to adjust yourself by yourself. Not all love is worth sacrificing or killing yourself for. I mean, you should not kill yourself for any love anyway. There's some love that you must let go. So do not marry for love alone. Marry for values. I love you does not solve all relationship problems. Love is beautiful. It's a wonderful experience. If you have ever fallen in love before, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Love is one of the highest experiences that life offers. True love is something we should all aspire and look forward to. Don't give up on love, but don't ever forget the other ingredients that will make the love truly blossom. There are, however, no guarantees. Life is a mystery. There's a huge element of luck when it comes to successful relationship. It's not all about hard work, fasting, and praying. True love stories never have endings. I wish you well. That's our show for today. Make sure to like and subscribe. It's Amazing Grace with Bosse. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.